Hi, folks. My name's Greg, but you can call me Gregory. I want to tell you the story of how I quit my high school chess club. The year was 1997. I was 15, full of pimples, and hormones coursed through my body at an unprecedented rate. Ladies would give me all kinds of flirtatious looks. I remember one time I winked at this pretty lady in the hallway and she puked. Isn't that the best? She was so attracted to me, she physically couldn't keep her excitement in and had to let it all out. All of it, right down to her lunch. Then she ran away, probably to brag to her friends about my wink at her. I was a very cool macho man. I was basically the coolest teenager in the whole stinking joint. Now that the picture is painted, let me tell you about the chess club. I started the chess club in grade 10 so that there was a fun way for smart chess enthusiasts such as myself to play the game and master it. Chess was very cool. It was basically the coolest game in the whole stinking joint. I was playing a game with this girl named... Actually, I don't remember her name. I never asked it. Anyways, we started dating. She loved me. I never actually asked her out or kissed her or anything, but every time I looked in her eyes, I could just tell. If she was Cinderella, then I was her shoe. Or maybe her skin. Cinderella can't live without her skin after all. And we were like that, skin to a body. It was so romantic. Anyways, so one day I come into chess club and this guy named Danny was kissing her. Kissing her? Can you believe it? It was so not cool. And I was like, that's my lady, man. Get away from her, man. And he was like, who are you? And she was like, who are you? Then I looked around and realized they weren't even playing chess. They made a satanic summoning circle in the classroom we used. They were planning to summon Satan and use me for a sacrifice. I couldn't believe my eyes, so I didn't believe them. I took some of my prescription medication and then in about 5 minutes, the satanic imagery disappeared, but they were still kissing. So then I was like, this is very not bougie. This was absolutely the least cool thing in the whole stinking joint. So I told them I quit chess club and was starting a checkers club next door. I invited everyone in the room except for my ex-girlfriend and her new squeeze. Heck, I wanted to squeeze him like a lemon. But lucky for him, my meds made me way too drowsy. So then I ran out of the room with the checker set and tripped on the way out. I fell to the ground and bonked my head a little too hard. Everything went black. I woke up in the hospital. My parents sat around the bed, Dad reading a newspaper, Mom reading a Boston Pizza menu. A doctor walked in with big red horns. A cartoon Disney-like bluebird flew around the room. I asked where Cinderella was and why did she forget her bird here. The red-horned doctor said, look who's up. Looks like we need to get you some more medication. Then they gave me a pill and the horns faded away and the cartoon bird faded away and the Boston Pizza menu faded away. And then Mom faded away. Mom left me and Dad when I was little. Now she lives on a magic farm. Dad looked up from his newspaper, happily but concerned. How you feeling, buddy? He asked. Better now, thanks, Dad, I replied. Were you seeing things again? He asked. Only when my eyes are open, I joked. Dad laughed. Dad loved my jokes. He said I was his little Ray Romano. Personally, I've always felt more like a Dick Gregory. Then they upped my daily dosage and I went back to school. I rejoined chess club. I apologized to What's-Her-Face and Danny. They said everything was good and they were glad to have me back. I caught What's-Her-Face giving me a look of attraction a few more times, but I didn't want that drama in my life again, so I totally friend-zoned her. Nowadays, I still live with Dad and volunteer down at the hospital once in a while. Also, I've become a chess master. The best chess master in this whole stinking joint. Thanks for watching us. I would also be very happy to read your stories in the comments. We have a lot of funny stories coming. Don't miss it. So subscribe and press the notification bell. If you find my story inspiring, don't forget to share with your friends. Have a great day.